Ionic and covalent compounds. Objective: to learn the difference between ionic and covalent compounds. Ionic compounds are unique in that they possess oppositely charged ions that are bound together by an electrostatic force of attraction. Sodium chloride, common table salt, consists of a sodium cation, Na+, and a chloride anion, chloride minus. As these ions bind together, they will form a cubic ionic crystal. In this sodium chloride ionic crystal, each of the sodium ions will be surrounded by 6 chloride ions, and each of the chloride ions will be surrounded by 6 sodium ions. Covalent compounds share 2 electrons when forming a bond between atoms. Chlorine, which will form covalent molecules, has 7 electrons in the outer shell. It requires 1 additional electron to achieve the configuration of a noble gas. When 2 chlorine atoms join together, they will share a pair of electrons. Once bonding occurs, each chlorine atom will have 8 electrons, making the molecule more stable. Let's look at some of the differences between covalent and ionic compounds. Ionic compounds form crystalline solids. Covalent compounds, on the other hand, are usually liquids, such as carbon tetrachloride, or gases, such as carbon dioxide. Ionic compounds require a great deal of energy to break the attraction between the positive and negative ions. Therefore, an ionic compound will have a high melting and boiling point. Covalent compounds have low melting and boiling points. When in a dissolved state, ionic compounds will conduct electricity. If our sodium chloride is dissolved in water, it will conduct electricity after separating into sodium plus and chloride minus ions. However, in a solid form, ionic compounds are good insulators and will not conduct electricity. Because covalent compounds usually do not dissolve into ions, they will not conduct electricity. Summary: ionic compounds are held together by ionic bonding. Covalent compounds are joined by covalent bonds. Ionic compounds form hard crystals. Covalent compounds are usually liquids and gases. Ionic compounds have much higher boiling and melting points than covalent compounds. Ionic compounds are good conductors of electricity. Covalent compounds are good insulators.